Hello everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Today's session we're going to focus on using a weight and stepping up and down. I'm using a 15-ish pound weight. If that's too much for you, use a lighter weight, or no weight is totally fine. Carrying a broomstick is really valuable as well. I'm stepping up on a surface that is quite firm and supportive and will not shift or collapse underneath me. You can use a stair so long as the stair is not too far away from your standing leg, right? Because as stairs go higher, they get further and further away from the floor, and that could be too aggressive. You'll know the stair or whatever you're stepping up is too high because when you bend, you can't reach down comfortably. We'll get over that in a second. For right now, press pause if you need to, get yourself set up. When you're ready, come join me. I'm going to have the weight in front of my chest, hands on it. My hands are facing each other, but if some other grip feels better for you, that's great. It'll be more supportive with your elbows closer into your body versus further out, right? Now, just holding the weight here, gravity and the weight are pulling your upper body forward. So, like that, your job is to always resist that pull forward. Specifically in your shoulders, they're going to want to pinch together here to help support that weight. So to countermand that, you're going to think of reaching the shoulders away from each other in the front, but also in the back. So you may think you want to just squeeze the shoulders behind you, but that's going to do the opposite. It's going to throw your body in a different alignment, and that's also not as beneficial as a center place could be. So think of really thinking the shoulders reaching them out wide to opposing sides of the room, as if they're spreading out away from you, and that way you support from the weight. Again, use the weight that works best for you. Standing with one foot elevated, the other foot is to the side. It can be a little bit back, but it is to the side mostly. It should be more back than it is side. All we're going to do, you're going to shift side to side a bit here and find the place that's weight is kind of centered between both legs. Now, from here, when you bend, try not to let the hips go out to the side and knees don't cross one way or go away from each other. A lot of things happen, right, because you have a lot of joints. As you bend, like we've talked about before, hips go back, you lean forward, take your focus with you, and then return tall 9. Again, bend that standing leg, breathe deeply, 8. Your weight is between 2 feet, breathe deeply, 7, but you may feel one ankle more than the other one, and that is totally fine. 6, that's normal. Control, bend, hips go back, you lean forward, push up nice and tall, 5, take your focus with you. Again, you're going to feel how those shoulders get pulled forward here, 4, because of the weight and gravity. Hips go back, breathe, push up nice and tall, 3, greater 1. Hips go back, bending, nice and tall, 2, one more time. You can do it, breaks are great, and then return. Now, I'm going to switch sides. If you're using a stair, you need to turn around. I'll show you from the side. So, the foot that's lower can be a little bit behind the foot that's up, but it's mostly to the side. It's not mostly back, right? It's mostly to the side and a little behind, and that's fine. As I bend, my shoulders are being pulled forward because of the weight and gravity. I have to really resist that. 10. Both knees bend. Shift your weight between both legs. 9, you can shift side to side. Help me find that. Again, bend, breathe deeply, push. 8, take your time. Shoulders stay open, take your focus with you. 7, lower back stays long and strong. 6, so as you bend, try not to round your lower back. 5, you have to reach your hips back like you're sitting in a chair. 4, shoulders stay wide, easy. Breathe. 3, weight between your legs, focus goes with you. 2, take your time, you can always take a break. Excellent work there. Now, I'm going back to the other side. I'm going to change the weight. The weight is now on the opposite side arm of foot that's elevated, right? Same thing applies though with that weighted shoulder, but both shoulders, but weighted shoulder specifically, is being pulled forward to round because of gravity and the shift of your body as you squat, right? So you got to really think about that shoulder going out away from you, not just back, but out away from you. Again, shift side to side, find the place between both legs. And we're just bending again and then straightening 10. This might feel a bit different with the weight on one side. That's fine. 9. Hips don't go out to the side one way or the other. Knees don't cross. 7, right? Take your time. Just everything stays in alignment. That's the focus. 6, nice and square and strong. Breathe deeply. 5, keeping the shoulder open. Not jamming it back, right, as far as you can go. Just reaching out to the side. 4, easy. If you feel a pinch in the front of your shoulders, I would say draw your shoulder back a lot then. 3, to get out of that sense of pinching there. 2, and or use a lighter weight. Easy. That was really great. If you're using a stair, you can turn around. I'm going right to the side. Again, shift your weight side to side. Find what's centered between both legs. And bend. Again, the shoulder stays open as you lean forward and push 10. Hips go back, you lean forward. Return 9. Bricks are great. No worries there. Breathe deeply. And this arm and shoulder might feel completely different. Whereas one side might feel a big pinch right away or eventually. 6. Other side you might not feel it at all or slowly. 5. It's okay. Easy. We're all different. Especially our shoulders are different from each other. Easy, gently. 3, you might feel your standing leg a lot different on this side as well. That's all orthodox and normal. 2, easy breathe. Now, I'm going to switch the arm. I'm going to keep my legs. If you don't feel like doing that, you don't have to, right? You can do some other variation, but just make sure you do each side evenly, arm to arm with one leg up, arm to arm with the other leg down. Here we go. Bend is the same exercise though. Just getting prepared to step up. It's really about those ankles flexing. 9. Think of pulling the top of your foot to the front of your shin. 8. As you lean forward and sit back, shoulder stays open. Breathe deeply. 7. Top of the foot to the front of the shin. 6. And then leaning forward. Easy, that your ankles are very active. 5. Right, they're not passive here. They're really pulling you down. Breathe deeply forward. Shoulder stays open. Take your focus with you. Breathing. 3. Bending. If I'm going too quick, you can take a slower tempo. Try not to go faster than I'm demonstrating now. Yeah, great. I'm going to go to the other side. Right, I'm switching arms and legs. If you did another variation, make sure you're doing something even. Here we go. Make sure you're even side to side. Do a little weight shift. Hips go back. Bend. Down tall 10. Shoulder stays open. Pull the top of your foot to the front of your shin. 9. Actively flex your ankles there. Breathe deeply. 8. Keep the back of both heel bones on the floor. The hold 8. 7. Changing your focus. Bend. Good everyone. Breathe deeply. 6. Keep that shoulder open. Hips go back as you bend. 5. Again, hips try not to go off to the side or the other. 4. Knees going to come together or apart. 3. They just go forward like they're on individual tracks. 2. Easy. Shoulder stays open. Great job. Now, I'm going back to the first position of the weight, right? Between your hands and about your chest. Elbows in towards you. Shoulders wide. Now, we're going to practice a stepping up motion. We're all set. Bend. We start in the bent position between both legs evenly. You shift your weight over to the higher foot, push down on it, and step up. Now, here's the place you'll know the step is too high for you. If when you bend your standing knee, you can't stay over that leg directly and bring your foot quietly down freely, then the step is too high for you. Either you can't reach it before or after pain, or you just can't support it. Just come crashing down quickly, right? Between two legs. So you shift, so make a step lower surface for you. Now, you don't need a step to do this series, right? If you're stepless, or you're boxless, or you have nothing, do it with just a shifting side to side. 8, that's great work as well. Easy. Bend, and return to two legs. First, we shift, then we press a little tall, 7. We stay over that leg until the other foot comes down, and then we shift. Breathe. First, we shift, and then push, 6. That balance is fun. Stay over that leg, bending, foot down, return to two legs. You got it, shoulders open wide. Shift, push, 5. Great. Bending, lean forward, sit back, slowly, and then you shift between two legs. Over to one leg and push, 4. Woo! Bend, reach the foot to the floor first, stay on that box leg, then shift to two legs. Again, shift over the box leg, push up 3 with the foot that's elevated, shoulders wide. Bend, easy, bring it back down. Shift over first, push up next, 2. Stay over that standing elevated leg, other foot comes down, and then you shift one more time. Shift forward, push up, nice and tall, shoulders wide. Bend, hips back, lean forward, foot down, two legs bending, rest. Excellent work. We're going to do this side. You can hit pause, whatever works for you. It's the same position to start with your legs, right? One foot to the side, a little back will be easier, right? So my toes are not across each other directly. That's too aggressive for your ankles. But if you want to try that, go right ahead. Here we go. Start in that center between both legs. Make sure the hips don't go one way or the other. You shift over the leg with more than just your hip. Whole body goes over, press up. Now, bend the standing leg, staying on that leg, and then the toes of the foot come to the floor, and then shift between. If it's too high on this side, that means both sides need to be lower. Shift, push up, 9, shoulders wide. Bend, sit back, foot down between two legs. Shift, push up tall, 8. Good everyone, nice work. Bend, sit back, and then return. Good job. First we shift, and then we press, 7. Stay on that leg to bend. Toes down, come on to two legs. First you shift and push 6, shoulders wide, chest up. Easy, hips back, easy. Return, here we go, 5 more. First we shift, push up tall, 5, breathing. Bend, hips go back, foot down between 2 legs. Here we go. First we shift, then we press 4, shoulders wide. Bend and keep that chest wide. Breathe deeply, easy. First we shift, and then we drive. 4, excellent work. Bend, bring the foot down between 2 legs, 3 more. First we shift, then we drive. 3, bend, bring the foot down, shift over, 2 more, 2 legs, over and press. 2, bend, take your time, return to 2 legs. First we shift, then we press, beautiful, shoulders wide. Bend, return to 2 legs, and rest. Excellent work, that was really great. I'm going to change the carry again. It goes on the opposite arm of foot that's high. Everything else is the same. Now the weight is pulling you down there, so you've got to really resist that, especially for the balance is challenging. Try not to let the hips go out to the side. Your body travels over to the side to side, as one whole unit, as a cursor on the screen, right? Doesn't break in half at the hip or anything, or the knees, or the ankle, or the shoulders, or the neck. Here we go. In your bent position between 2 legs. First you shift, shoulders wide, and then you push down. And again, if when you bend you can't do it with control, there's pain, make your step lower. Or elevate the floor higher with something that's solid that you can trust. Shift to push 9. Maybe not a child there. Easy there, untrustworthy. And then return. Easy. Shift. Push to drive 8. Shoulders wide. Easy. Bend your ceiling. Bring the foot to the floor to return between 2 legs. First you shift. Then you push 7, nice and tall. Then you bend, sit back, foot to the floor, between 2 legs, shoulders open. Change your focus. Shift, push up, look forward. 6. Change your focus, goes with your chest as you bend. 2 legs, easy. 5 more. Shift, press down, up 5. Then you bend, then bend both knees deeply. 4 more. Shift, push 4. Take your time. Bend, easy. And then return to 2 legs. Shift with the hips staying in line. Push down, 3, shoulders open. Bend, lean forward, sit back, return. First you shift, push to drive. 2, excellent work. Bend, hips go back, bend those knees deeply. 1 more time. First you shift, then you push, really beautiful work. Shoulders wide, then you bend. Return to bending both knees evenly. Rest. Other side. Really great job. Same starting position, right? Again, watch out the weight pulls, you gotta resist that. Always hit pause, join me when you're ready. I'm moving on. In that bend between 2 legs evenly. First you shift, push down to stand up. First one's always like so tenuous, right? Bend, bring the foot down, 2 legs. First you shift, then you press 9. Shoulders open wide. Bend, sit back, 2 feet, bend deeply. Shift to push 8. Hip stays nice and square, which means it's not going out to the side or twisting. Bend, easy. Hip goes with the torso. Breathe deeply. 7. Woo! And then bend, almost took off there into the stratosphere. Shift, drive up, 6, control. See, it doesn't matter if every repetition is quote unquote perfect. You're just doing the best you can. Stuff is going to happen. It's how you respond to the environment. 5, and if you can keep going safely. Bend, that really matters, like life itself. Easy. Shift to push up tall floor. Shoulders open. Great job. Bend, gently. Make sure the back of the heel bone really stays on your platform. 3, the whole time. Especially as you go up and down. So the whole time. 1 more time. Easy, breathe, press up. If it's 2, I think we have 1 more to go. Sorry, I've talked way too much to keep track of my counting. Always have. I'm not sure when that's going to change, if it ever will. Bend, 2 feet down, and rest. Great job. You have options here, right? You can stay on this leg and switch the arm. Or you can switch sides and keep the arm. There's no right or wrong, right? Work it out amongst yourself. I'm using the same leg, but switching the arm. It's just my choice. Bending, here we go. Shift first, push next, shoulders is open. Hips go back, bend, foot down, bend those knees. Great. Shift to push 9, good work. Easy. Bend between 2 legs, beautiful. Shift to push 8, shoulders open. Great job. Bending, easy, control. Shift to drive 7, that's right. Chest and shoulders open. Bending. 2 legs easy, beautiful. Shift to push 6, excellent work there. Bending, easy, between 2 legs evenly. Shift to press up tall 5, shoulders wide. Excellent work. Bend, both legs bend deeply. Shift to push 4, excellent job. bend, then between the two legs evenly, shoulders chest and open, breathe deeply, 3, bend, right? Try not to just pop up there. First you shift, then you press 2, you stay on that leg to bend, and you unshift. One more time. First we shift, press, reverse it, then you reverse bending, then you unshift, return. Other side. Excellent work. Take a break, breathing. Do what works best for you. Here we go. I'm ready to go. You hit pause. I'm moving on. Join me when you can. Shift first, shoulder wide, push up tall. Ooh, that balance. Bend, hips go back. You lean forward, foot to floor. Bend both knees deeply. First you shift, press up. Now try not to go faster than I am. The tempo is important. Bend. And in terms of that strength, the endurance and coordination is what you're looking for, not just to get over with it. That's fine. That's valuable, but that's something else. A different exercise. That is, as I'm fond of saying. Breathe deeply. Lots of options in life. 7. Which one are you choosing, or are you making choices? Easy breathe. Gently. Shift and stretch. 6. Good question left, right? Is this a choice, or am I just reacting? Easy breathe. And again, push and drive like reacting is fine, but if everything is a reaction, breathe. Where are you involved in all of that? Breathe deeply. Shift to push 4. Bend. Easy. Return to 2 legs. 3 more. Shift. Push up. 3. So stay wide. You might feel a lot of upper middle back here, and that is great. It's what you want, because that means you're really resisting the shoulders being pulled forward, keeping your body in that upright position. I think 2 more, because again, I'm talking way too much. Bend and 2 legs return. One more time. First you shift, then you press. Bend, 2 feet down between both legs. Rest. Excellent work. What was that you said? You wanted a bonus round. That's great. Now, I'm going to use the same surface to sit on. Stairs are too hard because as they go higher, they go further away from you. We need something that we can sit on. So feel free to use a chair that's secure, that's not going to tip over, right? Or just skip this part, or just don't sit. I'm taking my legs, let me show you from the profile. Legs wide apart. I'm going to wrap the weight like we started with. Now, knees and toes are rotated out a little bit. Not maximum, just a little bit. Here we go. I'm going to bend, keep my spine as long as I can until I find the box. Then bring my body to vertical. Lean forward and push to tall. Right, if whatever you're stepping on or using is too low, pad it up or use something higher. So bend, my spine stays as long as it can the whole time until I touch the box and then come to vertical. I lean forward and push up 9, so it's wide. So I'm not rounding my spine as I sit as much as humanly possible. At the very bottom, there might be some, that's normal, but it should not be running the whole time. Lean forward and push 8, I think, or 7. Let's call it 8. Bend, 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 bend. Return to vertical. Lean forward, push up 7, shoulders wide. Bend, lean forward, reach to the seat, to the whatever you're sitting on. Vertical, lean forward, push up 6, reach up. Bend, hips go back, you lean forward. Vertical. Lean forward, push up tall, 5. Great job there. Easy. Lean forward, bend. Hips down, return vertical. Lean forward, push up wide, 4. 3 more. Bend. Take your time. You're doing great. Vertical. Lean. Push and drive. 3. Fantastic. 2 more. Shoulders stay wide. Open. Elbows in towards you. Return to vertical. Lean forward. Push up tall. 2. One more time. Bend. Lean forward. Sit those hips. Vertical. Lean forward, push up tall. 1, here we go. Bend, easy breathe. Now, to put the weight down, you can slowly release it to the floor here, if you can, gently. All right, that's a great way to set things down. So sit with it, then lean forward and put it down. If you don't have the range of motion, to put it on the floor by sitting. Right, that's a great thing to think about. All you want to do is stretch now. Perfect, that makes 2 of us. Going to move this a little bit. Now, feel free to use whatever you have, as long as it's secure. Have a piece of furniture next to you that's stable, or a wall, or a staff. Here, a child might be nice, right? There's some stability there. Just order them to stay where they are, but you know how they are. Unreliable narrators. Take a deep breath in. Grow tall. Exhale, bring your chin to the front of your throat, chin to chest. Feel free to bend your knees here. Feel free to hold on to something as you curl forward and down. Again, feel free to bend your knees. You're reaching this front heel down. Take a deep breath in. Bend your knees if you want to. That's totally great. Push both feet down, chin to chest, head heavy, shoulders wide, eyes come level. Last, and let's switch your legs. Great job. Legs are hip distance parallel, knees face forward, toes may not. Breathe in. Grow tall, chin to throat, chin to chest, rounding forward, bend your knees, hold on to something stable and secure, totally great. Curling forward. Feel free to keep your knees bent here. You can also choose to stretch them a bit at the bottom here. Really push this front heel down, breathing deeply. Push both feet down. Round your spine to reverse. Head is heavy, chin to chest. All the way up tall, shoulders wide, eyes come level last. Really great job. Now I'm just going to turn it to face you so you can see what's going on. You can stay where you are. One leg forward, other leg straight. Same side arm up as straight leg standing. You're going to side bend away from that straight leg, reaching up and over. It's a lot of balance. Exhale, bending to your front knee side. Return, keep your eyes and chest up. Even if you're facing the wall, penetrate through the wall with your gaze and see the horizon in your mind's eye. Stretch to the side, 4. And then return to vertical. Easy, it's a lot of balance. Relax your toes. The hip can go over a bit to the side, but you're reaching up and over. 3. Really good job. And then return. Keep the back of both heel bones on the floor the whole time. Try not to grip the surface with your toes. Breathe deeply. 2. Put more focus on the back of your heel, really staying connected to the platform. Again, easy. Reach up and over to the side. Great job. Bring it up tall. Bring the arm down, switch sides. Really great. Other arm up, grow tall. Legs are hip distance parallel. Knees face forward. Go the other way. Stretch. Keep your eyes and chest off the floor. Project forward into the darkness in front of you. And bring it up tall, like a spotlight into the night. Shine your light forward. Stretch. Illuminate whatever is in front of you. Breathe deeply. 4. Great job. And roll tall. It takes a lot of surety and braveness. Again, trust. Exhale. Stretch. Up and over. All good things to practice. 3. Great job. And then return, especially in the face of daunting environments. Again, up and over. Stretch. Press. Reach. Lengthen. 2. Good, everyone. Let your head and neck go with you. Keep looking forward. Try not to look down to the floor or up to the sky. Look directly forward with your chest and your eyes. Shining forward. Great job. Bring it up tall. Bring the arm down and step down. Go back to the beginning, the stretching part. Hip distance, one leg forward. You can have your heel on, that's fine. Or arch, both work. Hip distance, knees face forward. Chin to chest, feel free to bend your knees or hold on to surface that's supportive. Roll all the way down. Curl forward, really push this front heel down gently. Breathing in. Feel free to bend your knees at any time or to keep them bent. Push through both feet, chin to chest, head heavy, eyes, shoulders wide, eyes come level. Last, switch your legs. Grow tall, breathing in. Chin to throat, chin to chest, rounding forward, shoulders go forward, bend your knees, totally orthodox, stretching forward, push this front heel down gently or pull the toes up if you're standing on your heel. Stay here, take a deep breath out, you're doing great. Push through both feet, chin to chest, roll forward behind you, head is heavy, lots of balance, shoulders wide, eyes come level. Last, great job. I'm change position, but you don't have to. Legs hip distance, knee on, interlace your fingers, palms to the sky. Now, I'm going to bend my leg. I'm standing on the straight leg. The one that's on higher is going to bend as well, but bend your extended leg and twist towards the foot that's higher. Rotate, breathe deeply. Keep the back of both heel bones on the floor. Things to watch out for is that the hip doesn't go out to the side one way or the other as you twist forward. Return. What will help you gain stability here is to squeeze the very top of your thighs together as you twist to keep this top knee from coming out to the side and then return. It's okay if it does, it just makes it a lot more unstable. It's going to limit your twist when you squeeze the top of your thigh. Once you go, that's fine. 2, it makes you more stable. One more time, relax those shoulders. Again, exhale, bend that standing leg to twist, rotate. Untwist to return, switch sides. You can re-interlace your fingers or you can keep them the same at your choice. Legs hip distance parallel. Again, I'm going to bend the leg that's straight and twist towards the knee that's bent. Then you're squeezing the top of your thigh bones together, and then return, inhale, straighten that knee. Bend, twist, relaxing your shoulder. Good, everyone. 4, nice work there. Untwist to return, glorious. Again, bend to rotate, spiral. Fantastic job, everyone. 3, straighten to return, and just 2 more here. Exhale, breathe, rotate, twisting. 2, relaxing your shoulders, unwind to return. Again, keep the back of the heel bones glued to the floor as you twist, rotate, squeeze the top of the thighs together. Big breath in to return and press the arms down. Last round, I'm changing positions, you don't have to. Foot forward, middle of the foot or heel. Use a prop to help you stand up. Something stable, chin to throat, chin to chest, hip distance from your knees. Knees face forward, toes remain up, curl forward, bend your knees, totally great. Push the front heel down, breathing in. Push both feet down, chin to chest, head heavy. Roll all the way up, nice and tall. Head is heavy, shoulders wide, eyes level lap. Switch your legs, great job. Breathing in. Bend your knees, that's great. Chin to throat, chin to chest. Curl forward, roll it down. Easy breathe. Push the heel down, stretch forward. Take a deep breath in. Feel free to bend your knees, everyone. Push down with both feet. Both feet press, not just one, both. Press down, head is heavy. Shoulders wide, eyes come level. Last, really good job. Interlace your fingers, palms to the sky, big breath in. Knees parallel, hip distance. You're going to stretch way over to the side. Stretch those elbows, exhale. Beautiful. Then bring it up tall. Exhale, go the other way. Rock on your feet to help you stretch and bend like a croissant. And bring it up tall. Now keep the heel onto the floor. Twist, rotate, bend your knees, spiral, look around the corner. Bring it back up tall. Go the other way. See what's behind you the other way. Exhale, glorious. Big breath in tall. As you exhale, press the air down with the palms. Press the earth down with the feet. Shoulders wide to opposing walls. Head to the clouds, ready for whatever's next in front of you. Yay! Excellent job. Congratulations. You did really well. So I hope you enjoyed that sense of stepping up and down. You'll find that that gives a lot of strength to daily activities, right? Especially when you lift a little heavier than what maybe you are used to, as long as you can maintain your form and there's no pain or strain. Lifting a little heavier in your exercise practice will make your non-exercise practice much more efficient and joyful. It'll be easier as long as you have no pain or pain during your practice and or after in your joints, right? Adding just more weight encourages more fibers that are respond to that to respond better, right? If you don't lift a little heavier weight, those fibers that are, let's say, I don't want to say designed, but those fibers that respond to heavier weights don't respond as much, right? Lifting light is really great. You learn how to move your form and it feels great and that's a nice thing, but lifting heavier is also a great thing to practice as well. You may not want to practice it as much, and that's fine, but it doesn't make it wrong to lift just a little heavier. It will really help you gain strength in your daily life and not prattle on long enough. My name is Eric. This is Nucleus Strength. I look forward to getting stronger with you in the future. Yours in good health. Take care.